Now, as a leader, one of the things that you're going to have to do is actually come up with what I call high leverage activity questions. I want you to think about a current problem that your company is currently having. I'm going to use an example, right? Let's say we have a sales force and we really need to be able to find ways to be able to increase our revenue. In other words, generate more revenue for the company. So what I would want to do in this case is that I want to be able to think of different high leverage questions, high leverage activity questions that's going to be able to drive the sales. I've come up with four right now. So if I can figure out how to be able to increase the amount of opportunities that we have in front of us in our pipeline, that is high leverage activities right there. If we can figure that out, we can probably increase our sales. I can also maybe talk about increasing the average order size or referrals. How can I increase the average order size or referrals when we're trying to sell a product or service? That might be one thing we should actually discuss. How about increasing the close rate? Maybe we're saying that we have a lot of opportunities, we're just not closing enough deals. Or maybe we're actually looking at decreasing the sales cycle. Maybe we can sell more if we can shorten the sales process. Now, as you're listening to this or watching this video, I want you to actually think, what are some high leverage questions? First of all, what is the big problem? In this case, it's sales, right? And then I'm going to ask myself, what are the different questions that we can ask? How can we increase or solve that problems? In this case, in selling, how do we generate more revenue? Now, I've come up with four questions. I want you to do something right now as part of this exercise. I want you to think of a current problem that you're currently having in your company. Think about that one problem you're having and then ask yourselves, what is causing that problem? For example, in this case, we're not having enough revenue. So then I'm going to ask myself this question. What's causing that? Well, it could be we don't have enough opportunities. The average order sizes are not big enough. We need to be able to increase our close rate or even shortening our sales cycle. See, that's four things. These are four high leverage activities that's going to be able to solve my problems. So what I want you to do right now is in this exercise is to be able to think about a current problem you're having in your company because that's the problem that you're going to solve in that meeting you're having. And then ask yourselves, what are the activities that are impacting that particular problem? Go ahead and list those out because what I'm going to ask you in the next video is to be able to focus in one simple activity. So go ahead right now. I want you to do this, right? I want you to think of a problem you're currently having and then ask yourself, what activities are impacting that particular problem that we can actually improve on? Go ahead and do this right now before you decide to go to the next video.